You ready?
Yeah.
My name is Thomie Israel. My mother did not give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope and the grant that when it's all said and done, I lived up to it. Cuzzo, introduce yourself.
Well, I go by the name of Kasta Baby. You know, I'm an artist. I do music. You know, come from a lineage of, you know, like everybody else. I mean, you know, we all have the same struggles and stuff like that.
Let me ask you this. Where you from and how you got there? Where you from and how you got there?
I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? Providence. Yeah. All right. That's the smallest state in the country, in the nation. You know, I'm also you know, out of way of Brooklyn as well. Brownsville.
So you Rhode Island by the way of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So yo, tell me about that. How that happened? So it's where you from and how you got there. So how you got the BK? Like how that happened? How BK happened?
My mom's and my pops, they both they met young. You know what I'm saying? About I want to say probably back in like '88. I want to say they met.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say a year before I was born, and out in Brooklyn. Right. You know what I'm saying? Through her cousin. You know, her first cousin. Right. I want to give a shout out to him, matter of fact, too, my big cousin. Just for the fact that he brought them two together, you know what I mean?
What's his name? What's his name?
That's ill will. I mean, that ain't his name, but I was just saying that's ill that he put that out and put them together like that, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, though. His name is Bill. Bill. They call him Izak.
Izak. Appreciate you, Izak. Bill. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This is a closure. This is a disclaimer. This is my cousin, man. Yeah. From the heart. This is my bloodline. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to bring him on the show because I appreciate him. Yeah. I admire him. He inspired me through his strength, through what he been through.
Likewise.
It inspires me. I only bring people on this show that inspire me, that I want to sit down with. That's my success, right? 5 decades on the earth. I might not get another 10 decades, right? Right. So I want to be able to sit down with somebody that I admire and appreciate through all he been through, his inspiration. Word. When we speaking on names of shout outs, I must say this. Your pops.
Shout out to Pops.
Your pops. I mean, his name, we ain't gonna give his government name. His name is, when I was growing up, this is the first person we talking about early in the game. You talking about early in your life. I'm 8, 9 years old, early in my life in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, I think we was living in the 90s. His name is Shadu. He's the first person I ever looked up to in my life. The person I was like, oh, wow. I want to be like that. Shadu, your father. The first dope. Man ever. I got amazing dad. Right, I got amazing dad. Take nothing away from my pops. I got amazing dad. Yeah. Right?
I've seen pictures of him and stuff too.
Your pops is the first man I ever looked up. It's like, wow, that's what I want to be like. That's your lineage. Tell me a little about your pops. Tell me a little about your pops.
Right there. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Shadu. Man, if you from Brownsville, Howard Ave, Sutter Ave, Picken Ave, Tab Scott, you know, the guys know where that's at if y'all don't know. But yeah, he was he was
that guy.
Yeah, I would say he was a movie, you heard? Yeah. Real talk. You know how like Fabio say schmovie, or you know what I mean? They talking about a movie. Right. They talking about going to the club and you know, dollars in the air. They making it look like a movie, you know what I'm saying? They making it's showtime, lights and action. With Pops, he was a movie for real.
That's dope. That's
like
dope.
He was dope.
I believe me, I know.
Like everything, he's a classic. He's a classic.
Believe me, I know. What you think was your most quality you got from your pops? That's in your DNA. What's the most quality that you got from Pops?
I mean, I think everybody could agree, like the swag. You know what I'm saying? his Diddy Bop, his drip, or whatever you want to call that.
Right.
His sauce.
Right.
His vernacular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His handsome looks.
Right, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Look just like your pops. You look just like, I ain't gonna lie, you look like a younger version of your pops, man.
That's crazy. I start to see it like around, I probably was like 19. I really looked in the mirror one day. I was up in the hospital,
right.
you know, going through what I was going through.
Right.
But I'm washing my face.
I'm
washing my, I ain't even mean to hit the mic.
That's good.
But I'm washing my face, and I come up and look. And I just seen him, bro. I was like, yo, what the I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I always thought I kind of had my own look, like a little bit of my mom and him.
Right.
But nah, him start coming out more in me. I was like, yo, that's
real.
Crazy.
That's real. That's real.
Crazy.
That's real. You know,
but we different. We different in so many ways, but like the same. We one in the same too.
And that's your pops.
And I do it.
That's your pops, and I appreciate him 100%. 100%. I love Shadu. We gonna get into Shadu. But you know somebody else I appreciate? Before we even get into music and get into everything else, you know who else I appreciate?
Who that?
Your moms.
Word. That's
your
a soldier
moms,
right there.
Yo, we gonna get into. I'm jumping ahead. Forget anything. Cuzzo, can I get off my chest?
Yeah.
Can I get off my chest? Yo, Cuzzo, I appreciate moms.
Word.
I got in trouble early, maybe before you even was born. We talking about 89, 90.
Yeah, that was
Big trouble.
I was born that time.
Big trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big trouble. The allegations was crazy. Moms came and swept me up.
Yeah.
Moms came. Dad made the call. Moms came and got me and gave me a chance to get my head straight. Let the media calm down, whatever they gotta calm down with.
That's
and she
tough.
gave me. I appreciate her so much.
True story, huh?
You know, because that's allegations, and when these people come, they be having all kinds of stories. Your moms, I appreciate her so much. I appreciate her so much. She gave me a chance to get my head together, get my lawyers together, get the press to calm down.
Right.
And it turned out all right.
Inshallah.
It turned out, alhamdulillah, it turned out all right.
Right, alhamdulillah.
You know what I'm saying? So just shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
That's
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
up,
Cuzzo, let's get in the music. Let's get in the music. Let's lighten it up just a little bit before I start crying. Let's get Cuzzo, you do a little music, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Tell me, yeah. How music? Why music? Why music?
Yo, music got me through a lot in life. I went through some tough times alone. That was one thing that I could lean on. But it goes as far as back as me, a little kid, little child, probably like as far as I could remember, learn how to walk type.
Right.
You know
You heard music. You heard music. You remember your first favorite song though? You remember your first favorite though?
My first favorite song.
That might get you your first favorite.
I'm gonna be real. I got a few of favorite songs when I was young because my memory is like an elephant. I remember being probably like 3 years old, 4 years old, hearing and like knowing the words. METHOD, man.
That's meth.
You get off.
That's right after he left Wu-Tang. He didn't leave Wu-Tang. He got the first single.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's on that album. That's on the first album.
Yeah.
Method Man's on the first album. That's on the first Wu-Tang album. For sure.
Right, yeah,
so that moved you. That felt it. Yeah. So that gave you a little for hip hop.
Of course. Everything Wu though at that time.
Okay.
A lot of Wu, but that was the one that had me like as a little kid bopping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And knowing, but KRS-One, that was one artist. So that was my pops. That was my pops' favorite artist.
So you coming from that type of like hard lyricist to the core.
For real. So that's what really inspired me to. I think I could do that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Grandma Ruby, they played classics in the house
all the time.
Auntie Joyce, Auntie Michelle, all of them.
Right.
Auntie Adrian, of course.
Right.
They played classics like from the Whispers to
everything. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Played everything. They played.
You know what I mean?
They Barry White.
Tina
they played
Marie.
it all. They played Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy P.
They could go. You could go.
Luther Vandross.
When that's getting in your soul. When that's getting in your soul.
That's a part of me. I grew up hearing this like I learned how to talk that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? That's like one of my first loves besides Mama Girl.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That music
and a basketball.
So what gave you your time to make the first rap though? Like what you said, yo, I'm a rap. What gave you one that said, yo, I'm a rap?
It wasn't. I think I would blame that on. I blame that on like a Jay-Z or.
So you heard something like, you know what? I'm
Smalls.
gonna try to rap, man.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna try to write something.
I just was really good at reciting Jay-Z lyrics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's really one of my favorite, if not my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Besides, I gotta put KRS-One first because that's who really like, you know what I'm saying, opened the door for my ear to hearing.
Right.
But Method Man was the first joint I knew like words. But 4 or 5 years old, they used to come grab me, my pops and my cousins, older uncles or whoever. Right. Yo, spit that KRS-One verse.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had to be probably like 6, 7 years old.
Were you still in Brooklyn at this time, or was you in Rhode Island?
That was all right. So look, that around when that was happening, I was in New York.
Okay.
But the thing is, I was born in Providence.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Then y'all came back to Brooklyn? How did that happen?
Yeah, actually, my mom's and my pops had a crib in Flatbush. We always stayed over there on Howard Ave. Anyway.
Right. That's the Howard. That's where I remember from. My memories is going to Howard.
Yo,
my memories going to Howard.
That you pulled up, you had this red joint. He said, I think the doors went up on it or something.
Yeah.
It was looking like one of those type.
Yeah. That was early in the game. I was fortunate enough. I've been blessed enough to been in some opportunities. Yeah. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying? And that was like coming in when I was going over there, that was like 88, 89.
Right.
First run. Yeah. Second run was like 92. Yeah. And let me just get off my chest.
Yeah.
I got you gotta think when I'm jumping ahead, but I gotta do this. And we just clip it up however we gotta clip this up.
Yeah.
I want your true opinion on this, cuzzo. Let me get this off my chest because you brought this up and we can go. I need true opinion.
Yeah.
True, how you feel about this matter. Right? Heart to heart. Cuzzo, when we talking about 80, 89, I'm in the streets deep. I'm in Harlem. I'm a Harlem cat.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I was told.
I'm a Harlem cat.
You told me yourself.
I'm a Harlem cat. You know what I'm saying? Things is rife. I'm 15, 16 at the time, going on 17.
Right.
Cause I would get into jams. I'm having a good run. For this time and era, I'm having a good run in these. It was all we knew. Cause the streets was all we knew in 88. We didn't know nothing else. There was no internet. There was no tech. It was no cell. It was it was all we knew was the streets, right? Even at that young age. Yeah. Cause I was catching a good run. But when you catching a good run in them streets, things come and they come hard and they come fast. They come fast. That drama come fast.
Came knocking right at my door one time. Shit.
Cause when I get into a jam, I used to come to Brooklyn. I used to come to Howard Ave. I used to see Stro. I gotta tell the story.
Yeah.
Damn. Cause true. I need you to be true on this one for me. All right.
Yeah.
Cause heart to heart. I used to come to Brooklyn when I got in the jams, cuzzo. I'm talking about jams. They coming after me, cuzzo.
Yeah. I
would come to Howard Ave. I would see Stro, cause I go to your pops. I go to Shadu. I'm in the jam. They coming after me, Shadu. Right? Shadu at the time was like, yo, just go see Stro.
Yeah.
Stro is my cousin Jermaine, heart to heart. Yeah. Slept in the same bed with him.
Right?
Yeah. Check it out, cuzzo. I come to Stro every time. Stro give me out these jams, cuzzo. Cuzzo, he say, take this, right? Because Harlem at this time, people had those, but they ain't have those.
Yeah.
Right? They had them, but they ain't have those. They had them, but they ain't have those. Yeah. Stro would send me back with my team and made sure we had those. And it stopped the problem. When problems got totally out of control, Stro would call in some people and they would be like, they be hungry. They say, Tom here.
Yeah.
I would pull up, they would say, Tom is here. They would come and if I had an issue, they would be willing to come with me to solve the problem.
Right. Yep.
Cuzzo, let me get into the story. Cuzzo,
shout out to Uncle Stro.
Cuzzo, Stro. I love you. Check it out.
That's another movie.
Check it out, Cuzzo. I would go to Stro every time, cuzzo. Every time I would go to Stro when there was an issue. Check out, we in the hottest place in New York City at this time.
Yeah.
I'm in this hottest place with my team. Everybody in the weekend would get right to go to this team at 16, 17 years old, playing a different element, a different dangerous sport. We would go to skate key.
Yeah.
Everybody in New York would come to the skate key. Cause everybody, from my hood, they had this dude named Heck, God bless the dead, they bodied him in DC. Right? Whatever happened, right? Between Poe, all that, right? They catch him in DC. He's in there. He got the full leaf Louis Vuitton joint off. The bulletproof style, long, dapper, damn bulletproof shit. Everybody's in there. Cause everybody's from Harlem is in there this day. Johan, Ruben, Theodore, all the young dudes that's down, like Boy George, the boss is not there. Rich Porters, they not there. But the underlinks is there. Theodore, you know what I'm saying? Ruben, ugly Ruben with the teeth. Johan, but they in there. Cuzzo. Let's take it back. Every time I have a problem, I go get Stro. He makes sure it was no problem. I'm strong in Harlem. In my little sector, I'm good. Right? They nobody wanted. Cuzzo, Stroll and them came in. It's a different era of Brooklyn. This is a different era in Brooklyn. I'm talking about Strolling them came in that skate key, cuzzo. They came in that skate key. They looked at like real Brooklyn. Cuzzo, check out. Follow me on this story. They came in. They getting money. Think about Brooklyn. We talking about a different era. In time of Brooklyn dudes are getting so much money. We're not talking about Haitian Jacks. We're not talking about the Jimmy Hitchmans. We're talking about another side, right? We're talking about the Scooters, the Big D. They would come in, get money, but you look regular. They was, cause Strolling them came in and looking like real Brooklyn. Check out what happened. They coming, they getting money. They getting money in they sector in Brooklyn. We talking about Brownsville in that time. Right. 88, 89, 91. They getting money, but they had a different look. They came in there, the whole place got shook. Cause listen to me. The whole place got shook. People started tucking their chains. People started doing all this strange thing. Everybody, even the real dudes, were just look ready. They was ready. The other dudes was trying to hide, tucking their chain. Strolling them wasn't starting no trouble. They just coming through. They just Brooklyn. Right. In a different environment. Yeah, right. Cause look what happened. He came to me, cause because of all these people in Harlem is there, I wasn't nervous, but I had concerns. Yeah. Like, so when Cuz came to me, I didn't give him the love I should have gave him to let him know the reason why all these suckers know who I am is because of Stro and his team. When they came in, I didn't give him the true love, Cuzzo. Oh, damn, yeah. I didn't give him the true love I was supposed to give him, Cuzzo. I didn't give him the true love. Check out, Cuzzo. Let me go a little deeper. I apologize, but I gotta get this off my chest. Yeah, please, Cuzzo. Please. I hear you. Cuzzo, I didn't give him the right love. Damn. The right love, because I was worried if they came and did something to one of these creeps, it would be on me because I gave him all the love, and then when they do what they do, because they Brownsville, they get money. It was just I've been up Attica, I've been places with Brownsville. Rikers on 4 buildings, 3 buildings, Beacon. Sometimes they be your man, but they flip. Not on me, but I'm saying what might happen to one of these creeps. And then they say, oh, he knew them. And then I don't know which way the bullet is coming from. So I didn't give my own cousin. I can understand that. I didn't give her own cousin. I can understand that because in a way, it's like a law interceding and using you and tapping into your mind to make that decision to be like, nah, this is the way I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna get them out of here in a safe way, right? But at the same time, it might could cause confliction with you and him because he might take it the wrong way. Right. How you mean? How you not exactly me love? But that's the fact. But he looked out for me. He didn't. Yeah. And when it was a great night, everybody returned safe. They rolled out fast though, because all of them came in. Did the 1-2s and rolled out Brooklyn style. Nothing, no incidents. Everybody relaxed. The thing about it, not executing the next day. Things happen. Life go fast. He get in trouble. I get in trouble. I get locked up. He get locked up. Cuzzo, I'm like, I gotta tell Cuzzo how I feel, and I apologize. I want to apologize, Cuzzo. I wanted to get a chance. He got the 15 years. I got this years. I got 10. He home. I'm not home. He home. He wound up, Cuzzo. I never got to say. I never got to apologize, Cuzzo. He had the 15 years. He went to the feds. He went to the feds. He went to the feds for the 15, Cuzzo. I got home. I said, let me get on my feet. I opened the car service. I had the car service popping. He gets locked up. Everything is going right. I said, let me go see Cuzzo. The feds come get me. I get in trouble. I don't get to see Cuzzo. I finally get home. Cuzzo finishing up that 15-year bid. He get cancer. He get cancer, cuzzo.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
He get cancer. Then I said, okay, we got the company rolling called Urban Recycling. We legit. Big company rolling recycling business. Yeah. He got cancer. They said they sending him home. I said, damn, that don't mean good.
Nah, it don't.
Edward is with me. Edward is in the company with me. We running this legitimate business, recycling company. We said we gonna get out of here, cuzzo. Yeah. We said we gonna go. They sending him home. We said we gonna go see him tomorrow, Friday. He got home maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Say we're gonna see Friday. We gonna go Saturday when we close the company. We take Friday. Yeah. It was me, Ed, his father. We rolling, Uncle Frank. Uncle we rolling up there.
They said got to he chilling too.
They said Frank. They said Stro chilling. He's smoking. He good. We said we beat it the next day. When we got there, he was in the hospital.
Sent them off. Yeah, they sent them off. I was there when he first got there to Rhode Island. Me, his wife, and Shamel. You know, I was going through my situation of being in and out the hospital from my incident.
Right.
But I had to be there for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The whole time. Like, you know what I mean? And the fact that he played a major part in my upbringing as well, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a lot of my style and my swag from him too as well. Like we gave Pops all his, you know what I'm saying?
Right, his just do. All his
Pops he was that guy for real. You know?
For real.
But Stro, nah, he was my dad.
He took the torch.
Yeah,
he kind of took from Stro. When Shadu started to slow down, Stro took the torch.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? And that started off young though for him.
Right,
you know
right.
And yeah, I mean, for that to be his tragic ending.
Right, that cancer, man.
Yeah,
having 15 years and you know what I'm saying, and that's so real.
That's them jail prison, the system, man. They you know, they not as the most sanitary, and you know, that sickness could get up in your blood, and then it's
Stro, real dude too.
Yeah, man,
we talking about real dude. I'm definitely gonna have some pictures up.
Stro's a classic.
We talking about made sure, man. So for me not being able to say I'm sorry and I appreciate you, how much I appreciated him, because we young. You saw 16, 17. You really don't hug people like I love you, cuzzo. Like I hugged you. You don't do that because y'all just 16, 17. Y'all just running.
Right.
We don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, it would be a wonderful thing to hug him.
Yeah, to hug him and say,
together, like, you know what I mean? Because
that's why I always had Ed, you know what I'm saying? Ed was the younger brother, just under him, but just the same core, the same DNA.
Same DNA.
That's why I had him when I went legit.
Same rawness. He was just missing the swag as Stro, but as far as everything else, he was the light-skinned Stro, I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I had him with the company, Urban Recycling. Man, cause so me just not. That's why I just wanted to get that off my chest. Cause you had an incident of your own.
Yeah. I keep touching on that, but
not to go too deep in it. Just go where you feel the waters is great. A little deeper than shadow, wherever you feel. Just talk about it. But where did it happen at, cuzzo?
All right, so I was it happened on Broad Street in Providence, South side of Providence.
So you was already in Providence.
Yeah. I'm over there. I'm young. I already got into my little street wars and shit. Got into all of the teenage monotony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm over there. I'm at a Chinese restaurant with my aunt Tisa. Rest in peace to her and her man at the time. Well, still her husband. Right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we run to the Chinese restaurant. I'm ordering my food, and the young dude approached me. He came in the restaurant, must have seen me either entering the restaurant while they was driving past or something, or I got word that I was set up. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick gave the drop on me, let them niggas know I was there, and they pulled up and, you know what I'm saying? So I'm there, whatever, and that situation had happened. I bumped heads with him. We have a couple words. He leaves. He bounced, which I ain't thinking of it because this is a little kid, not a little kid,
but he's younger than you.
He still gotta make his bones. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, to step to me.
Right.
You know, you gotta make your bones first, shorty. That's basically how I blew him off. Right. And he wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he leaves. Right. He comes back probably like 5 5 minutes later, knocking on the glass window. Yo, come outside. Come outside. So I'm like, now I'm with her man, like I said.
Right.
We up looking at the menu, checking the menu out. And
so you're inside the restaurant. He's knocking on the glass.
Yeah, he knocked on the glass. So I'm like, oh shit, this nigga came back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He must really want a problem.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna take the gloves off. We gonna shake.
Right, gonna shake, right.
Get outside. As soon as I step out the door closed. We about this close to each other.
Right.
But you know, my arms ain't that.
Right.
I can't reach you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I just see the nigga like in slow motion. It was like a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see the gun coming out from his waistline. Little rusty 22.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Long little nose on it.
Right.
And he just let that shit go. I'm like,
the first one. When the first one hit you, well, how did the first one when it entered your body?
I mean, it was only one shot. He ran off and claimed he stood over me and shot me and did all this extra old dog in a movie type shit. He didn't do all of that.
Right.
He didn't even want to shake with me.
He just did.
You just was trying to.
That was out of fear body. You catch people catch fear body. That was a fear.
And I was a fair body. But guess what? I'm still here. You feel me?
Right.
So that's the whole outcome of that, right?
Right.
So I mean, in that moment though, it was
that one. It was just one shot.
One shot.
Did it put you on the floor, or you was able to continue to stand?
It pierced my wrist and went through my wrist, hit me in the stomach, boom, right in the gut.
Right.
You know what I mean? I hit the ground. My first instinct was get up and chase this nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gets.
Was you able to get up? Was you able to get up the floor?
Nah, it was like Allah just told me, sit back. You know what I mean? Chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting up off the ground and my body just stiffened up and froze.
Right.
So instantly I'm thinking, oh shit, this is real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm really hit.
Right.
And then I start asking myself, like, is this how I'm going? I'm going out.
Right.
I'm going out like this. I'm like, nah. I had an unsatisfying feeling, but I had faith, and my faith didn't let me down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
was there pain?
It was a little like, yo, the impact was like somebody blindsiding, just running into you without you knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the impact from me hitting the ground. But as far as pain, I don't remember. There was no pain.
Right. You know who called 911?
Had to be the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was dead. Right.
Even though boy came running out the what you call it? I don't mean to curse.
Right.
But he came running out the restaurant. He ran into traffic. He's causing commotion in the traffic. Yo, somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm seeing this as I'm laying there, stiff.
Was you scared? What was your emotion?
I wasn't scared. My emotions was like cool, calm, and collected. Don't panic.
Right,
you know
don't panic.
Don't panic. And I was cool with that. So me seeing my soul, I literally seen my soul leaving my body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I had the out of body experience of me watching the whole scene from the sky.
You know what
I'm saying?
I've been there.
That's tough, right? So I'm laying there and I'm asking God, is this like, nah, I thought about my brothers. I thought about my mom, my dad. I'm like, you know, as I'm going through that, it was like an angel or somebody, like a elderly lady, an elderly woman that passed away in my family. It wasn't her, but the lady was dressed like her. You know what I mean? It was like a remembrance of.
I got you.
Like my ancestor.
That tells you it really.
It was real. You know what I'm saying? So this is a spiritual moment, and I'm a very spiritual person. You know what I mean?
Right.
But so yeah, she walks by and she tells me, "You gonna be all right, baby." And that built my strength to stay alive more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Already wasn't, I felt like, damn, it's like I'm gonna have to fight. I know I'm gonna have to fight. But I was reassured that I was gonna be good.
That reassurance.
Off the rip, you know what I'm saying?
Real. That's real.
So that's what helped me fight to the end of it. So I got all the way to the emergency room doors. I'm just seeing a bright ass light like this. And pitch black. I blacked out. I woke up weeks later out of a coma. I had a colostomy bag on my stomach.
Bag, that's tough. That's tough.
You know what I mean? And I still got the bag, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no no secret.
So this is a long. This thing is a long running thing. That 122 bullet is a long running occasion. Man, does it keep you in the hospital? Does it?
It did for a while. That joint had me out of commission for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We going on 15 years, 16 years or something like that since this happened, you know?
That's real.
But every year has been a process of still recovering. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the strength in the
so even right now, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't say I'm not supposed to be here because I'm
that's
here.
Supposed to be,
you know what
exactly
I mean? I'm supposed to be here.
And that's
you know
that's the thing about
this. That's the message right there.
That's the thing about this what we have here, this special, unique thing that we have here. It's about sitting down with people that I admire. That inspire me and move me.
Right.
So when I get into a jam, I can filter back on them. If I know them, well, I don't know them. I might just know them from just seeing them on social media. I might just know them from seeing them on YouTube.
Right.
I might know them from knowing them, or I might know them from like I know you.
Yeah.
Bloodline, like I know you. To get that strength. If I get into a tough time, I just say, I get a little touch of motivation from you. Because of what you've been through, because it's a lot. Because it's a lot. And for you to fight through it and still tell me how music played the part in this situation.
So like I was
saying, this before music or this was after?
Nah, this is during, because like I was doing music since I was about 14. About 14 I recorded my first track
going to the
in the studio. You know what I mean? And that was with Shamel and my aunt Tiff. And that's my mom's sister, my brother's nephew. You know, my aunt Michelle's oldest son. So they was big, like big brother, big sister, the way we grew up to me. You know what I'm saying? So they it's just I was just thinking ironically, my aunt was with me. And she inspired me to do music since I was like 6 years old. They used to come in the crib with the radio, pop the cassette in, record, wheel it back. You know what I mean?
Right,
doing that, and she used to sing and Shamel rap. You know what I mean? So
Shamel,
So
I know it's pops.
Yeah,
old Don too.
Yeah,
old Don too.
Yeah, Audie.
Beacon. When it was raw in the Beacon,
Audie.
We talking about raw in the Beacon. I was pops too. You know what I'm saying? Raw in the Beacon. I'm coming through that. Raw in the Beacon. We talking about HDM time. We talking about real Rikers Island hard. I appreciate him too. I appreciate him too.
My memory.
That's when you were saying that you paused for a minute, and when you said Shamel, I said Donald. You know what I'm saying? He worked and we was the Beacon. They had just built it. It was the rawest place in New York City, the roughest of the roars. He was working in the commons. He was working in the cafeteria, but the cake called it KK, where you cooking for the special food. You know what I'm saying? He was in power. That's what was a nice power position for that place. You know what I'm saying? We know we should aspire for more, but in those circumstances, that was the blessed place you can be. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate him, because when I came through him, I was able to get the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? When you get the red carpet through them places, it makes things a little better. But go ahead. How's music? My bad. Go ahead, music.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm gonna fast forward though, because that was, like I said, that was the beginning though, and then I just kept going. Like after school, I'll go to the studio. My man Jake, he locked up right now. He's doing like a stretch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Free that boy.
Right.
But yeah, his uncle, his uncle passed away too.
Right.
My man Doc, we used to call him Doc Dollar. So yeah, damn.
Because
he used to record us for free. You know what I'm saying? This way before I was paying for studio time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so we was in there like every day after school. We used to cut school sometimes. I'm gonna be real with it. You know what I'm saying? We was cutting school and going to his crib, record music. You know what I mean? And things happen. But when that happened to me, that was inspiration for me to tell my story.
I'm gonna go. When was the point where you said I'm gonna go all in on this music thing?
I would say probably like 2000. Giving my all. Just recently. Yeah. I've been playing with music. And if you go to my catalog and listen to whatever I produced out there, You know, I feel like I got classics
though, because you've been consistent, because you got at least a little 7-8 years consistency under your belt at least.
Yeah,
I would say that because I had to be on you 2017, 2018.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yeah. Right. So it's been there. Yeah, so now, what's making you take it serious though? What's the change in mindset?
The change, just needing, how you call it? Like your reparations,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I need my royalties.
Yeah, you need I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm done doing this shit for free. You hear me? If I'm gonna do this and give my all, I need bread for this. I need, because I feel like what I'm bringing, I'm a golden ticket.
All right, so I know Rhode Island. Let's get into the business part of it, cuzzo.
Yeah.
Rhode Island, the market. The market is kind of tough. Tell me, how would you attack that market, that Rhode Island market? Because it's a little tough market there because it's not like a known place. Yeah. So tell me, how would you? Because that becomes like a blue sea or a red sea. A red sea was mad people in the sea and it's just mad blood, right? But blue sea, which is Rhode Island, is just blue.
Right.
How can you talk that market so you can be the number one in that market?
I'm gonna tell you like this, and no slack on Rhode Island, but they like the last, because they the smallest state. They like almost the last to get the flavor. Right. The flavor come from here. Right. It come from Houston. Right. It come from Dallas, Florida, wherever. The flavor comes from
other places.
Yeah, and it reaches up there a little late. So the following, they catch on later. Right. So all you have to do, I feel like this is what my mindset now is, just stay consistent until it's ready and sealed and the deal is sealed. Right. You feel me? And that's not literally a deal or a contract I'm looking for to sign. Right. That's just mean I created enough revenue for myself to help my family and change other people's lives around me.
I think it's an excellent place for you to be. Yeah, because look what it develops. Okay, you got Rhode Island. That's the space where you at right now.
Like you said, the market is tough.
I said the market is tough, but
I feel like that's a gold. I feel like
that means it's a blue sea.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The red sea is mad people like New York and LA and Atlanta. That's a red sea.
It's open, you know what I'm saying? Like you said.
Rhode Island is a blue sea. It's just you with 2-3 other ships out there. So you got to go hard at it because you, like you said, the style and everything comes from the source, come from other places. Imagine you being able to Rhode Island keeping it organic. What's already in your DNA.
Right.
And then go into that blue sea,
right,
with your music and your style and your swag. That's a what, and I could be wrong, but when I see it in my brain, I see it like what them kids, Griselda and them did.
Yeah, nah.
Conway and them did with Buffalo. Yeah, what they did with Buffalo. That's what I see Rhode Island. Nobody really did it out of Connecticut. I don't know why.
Nah, me neither.
But Rhode Island, that's a blue sea. Because you got to attack it. Yeah, give me one way you think that you would attack. We know consistency. But give me something tangible that I can touch. I don't want nobody to steal your idea, but give it to me. Would you do more shows there? Would you just go harder in that region and try to push them? Would you go harder in your social media? Give me something.
Yeah, I feel like my social media, because to be honest, a lot of people that's lit from in the town, they fuck with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not really on the personal level, but just on a social media level. Let's say that, right? I'm getting traction. Every time I hit someone up, I'm not getting overlooked. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting the opportunities, but like I said, I'm trying to create revenue, and that revenue is gonna open up other doors for me to, you know what I'm saying? Really connect and besides grinding. Right. So yeah.
What is the hottest song you think that been giving you the traction? What is the one that you know the people been vibing to?
To be honest, I never even pushed. I never pushed like one song. Right.
But I see something you got new now. Yeah. That I seen the artwork for with the boxer in the ring.
Yep. I did that myself. Just thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Let me do something real quick. Right. Because I just did the track real quick. You know what I mean? But I'm creative like that. Even down to fashion. Right. Even I used to draw art. Right. Like I'm a creative. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even with behind the camera, I might do something ill behind the camera, or, you know, or put me in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what do we? this is 2025, cuz.
Yeah.
2025 is too sexy of a year to let it get by.
You ain't lying. This year is looking sexy.
It's like 2020 got past us because it came in as it's a nice year. Like 2000 is a nice year.
Yeah.
You can hear the ring of it. 88 was a dope year. You can hear the ring of it. Right? It produced a lot of special moments.
Right.
2020. Very special moment. It just was the pandemic hit us so hard. We couldn't enjoy. We couldn't get the sexiness side of it because they covered it all up with whatever they did with the with the X, Y, and Z. Right. So the next one now is 2025. Too sexy of a year because we don't know if we making it to 2030.
Right.
So 2025, too sexy of a year for us to let it slide by. What are you doing to capitalize on this year? What can you do in your space, which is music? Yeah, what can you do? Don't let it get by.
Yeah, man.
Just consistency.
Like we said, just I'm gonna put my all into it. You know what I mean? This time around, I really have the health to do it.
Okay, I got you.
Because that played a big major part.
Big part.
You know, we skipped over
a whole lot of things.
But that's the brunt of my slack, if you will.
Right. Because I was wondering, and then my mind. Because I didn't know it was from the gunshot. I was thinking it from the gunshot. I didn't know if it was like sickle cell anemia or something.
Nah, what
Can
happened,
we go on to that?
Yeah, let's get into it. So what happened was the bullet hit me in the gut, right? And, they think, all right, boom. It'll only take about a year or a couple months for you to get your bag reversed.
Right.
What happened was I'm sitting down after a surgery, and you certain people are different. You know what I'm saying? Let's first start there as far as injuries is concerned.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like for instance, a person could get hit by a car, hit a pole, and still get back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that bullet piercing my gut. Or a person could get shot in the leg and it go right through. But the way the bullet into my gut, it didn't go through. It actually it got fragments in my spine. You know what I'm saying? And it caused a lot of shit with my blood. I got
because of the lead inside the bullet. The fragments moving through your blood.
Yeah. On top of that though, it pierced my kidney. It really basically just ruined my whole gut. I lost a lot of I want to say about 18 feet at first of my gut, and then I had another surgery.
18 feet is a lot of feet.
Yeah, that's a lot. We only have 25. Right? Let's start there. Right, 25 feet of intestines. 18 is gone.
That leaves you with 7.
Right. So now all I have left is my large intestines, which ain't much. You know what I'm saying? So that. It's called short gut syndrome is what they wind up how you say that basically what they
picks up from the other part. Okay.
Right. So I'm just like so anything I
the diet, how does it work?
Yeah,
how
that's what I was about to get into.
Mm-hmm.
My diet it changed dramatically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where it was times where I couldn't have nothing by mouth at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like no water, no juice, nothing. When they say nothing by mouth, zero. And I went a long period of time, a year.
Right.
2, 3, 4 months. Another year of going through what they call they feed you intravenously through your vein.
So, okay, granted. You which is a tough situation to go through. Yeah. Now we're dealing with time. So when you go home, do you take this IV at home?
I was doing all
that's
of that.
That's real, because that's not nothing.
Nah, that's...
We're talking about now you leave the hospital IV, that's one thing. Yeah. Now you got to go home and deal with this over a period of time. Right. Expound on that, please. Let the...
Yeah. So it's called TPN. It's a bag of fats and a bag of like your regular nutrition, your vitamins, all that type of good stuff. Right. So without that, you basically your chances at life of surviving any period of time, you would be gone. You know what I'm saying? Because we need that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? to live, period.
Right.
But so when it came down to you know, it was a time where I had surgery and I'm eating normal food.
Right.
And the food, I put fucking salt and pepper on my green beans. You heard? It's like my first meal out of surgery.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to bust this food down, you know. Boom. I'm doing my butter. I'm putting it together.
Right.
And before I could take a bite, the powder, I must have sniffed the powder. The shit made me sneeze. And my gut popped out of my stomach. You know what I'm saying? This right after a surgery.
Right after
so that caused this thing called the fistula. If you know what a fistula is, if you don't know, look up fistula on Google or
anything.
YouTube. Right. Now, that's basically a hole about this big, you know what I'm saying? About the size of a dime. And all my insides, like my not intestines, I meant to say acids and body fluids, it's shooting out. It's like pouring out my stomach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they coming in with bandages and all this type of stuff to try to contain it, but there was nothing they could do but do a emergency surgery. Right. Why they do this surgery and it didn't take? After they done scraped and gave me a skin graft, put the skin over my wound on my stomach. Cause at this time my stomach is wide open, like you know what I'm saying. I can literally look at my
it's like it exploded, move. So it's something you can see.
Not
inside.
That it was exploded, but they cut me open
where you can actually
from
see
left and right, like pulling your stomach open like a coat. You know what I'm saying? So it's all stitched up and what you call it, staples, you know what I mean, and it was very invasive, you know what I'm saying, like,
and that's the endurance. This is the part where I
that's
said
what we talk about, endurance. That's
that endurance, the preservation, that's why I say, and people don't want to get up and do, imagine, cause that's a fight.
Yeah,
a person don't want to get off their tail and go do something. That's a fight.
Yeah,
and they don't. This is why I said this is what this is about.
Yeah.
These are conversations that this is about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you a different perspective on life. True or false?
That's the truth.
Did it change your perspective on life?
Of course it did. Of course it did. Like I said, it made me more spiritual. It made me almost have like a sixth sense. You know what I'm saying? We all got 5. But I feel like I was restored and given here extra sense, or an extra blessing to hold on to until I'm ready to call you home. You know what I'm saying?
Got you,
one that's like I said, reassuring. You know what I'm saying, that this too shall pass. Whatever you going through, or you couldn't make it to work today because you had your car broke down and you got to take the train all the way to, you know what I'm saying,
Broadway
Long
Junction.
Island. You know what I'm saying, and it's like, yo. This is it ain't that serious. You can get right to it. It's only a matter of mind over matter. How you say that? It's a mind over matter.
That mind over matter. That mindset. And that mindset. That cuzzo, you gotta put that in the music, cuzzo.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta transfer that. You know, like people say you gotta monetize certain things
with the music, but yeah, it's time to get real with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like with me, same thing, cuzzo. You gotta monetize it. Now you gotta put it into the music. Yeah. And just like me, I gotta monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a special talent. That's like a dude being able to be nice as LeBron, nice as Jordan. He want to hustle on the corner. Yeah. You know, he want to just play in the rucker. You know what I'm saying? Where he can just really go. Same thing. Just like me, right? I gotta monetize it. You gotta put it into the music. Cause I need you. Yeah. Cause you gotta put that.
I need you too.
Allah didn't put that, do all that for nothing.
Right. No, that's
the struggle and the pain. So that gives you the momentum. Running the marathon, they getting tired. You can just go a little bit more because you got something to withdraw from. Yeah. You got something to withdraw from. You could put that in your music. And then when you get tired, when they get tired, you got something to withdraw from. That's an extra gallon of gas to just help you move it on to the finish line. Let's put it in the music, please.
Yeah, nah.
Please. You know what I'm saying? Like what you working on right now? Tell me, let's I want to hear what you're working on right now, so we can know what you're working on tomorrow and what you're working on next week.
I ain't gonna hold you. As far as like I just been recording singles, you know what I'm saying? But they starting to sound like a collective, like a project for real. Right. So I'm sure I'm gonna have a project or two before the year's over.
So you coming back? Project. So we doing this again? What month? November? You need November to really get everything rolling,
man. Whenever you need.
We don't want to make it too short. Because I know wifey. I know. Can I say that? Can I say that? Because I know wifey. I know she got. You got to put it in that box, and you could just tell by the smile of genuine. You could tell she's genuine.
Yeah, no, that's
and you. And for you need somebody special in your corner.
Yeah, she is.
You know what I'm saying? Or have nobody in your corner. Have somebody special. And I think Ann is her.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what's going on behind the curtains and all that, but you can see that genuineness. Yeah. When you've been on the earth over 5 decades, you can see the genuineness.
Right.
And someone that's gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out a date because we don't want to override in. Yeah. Right, because we appreciate when we got good, strong women in our corner. We gotta appreciate them, cuzzo.
I mean, finally, that's another blessing.
So we gonna override. We gonna see. We gonna check in, and we gonna see. Maybe it'll be June, maybe July, maybe it'll be November, December. We gotta come back and do it because you gotta put in the music, cuzzo.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if you come back soon, you say, cuzzo, I got something rocking. Let me come back. It's only been 60 days, but I got something rocking. I need another date, and we shoot back up here, cuzzo. I need you to come back.
For sure.
I need you to put in the music because I need you to throw me this line because I'm 5 decades on earth. Yep. I don't know how I already live longer than I'm gonna live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you could go do your thing and you could throw me a line, yo, cuzzo, I got 1 million streams. I did this. I'm touring. I'm doing this and good at family good. I'm gonna throw you this line, cuzzo. Here, bang.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna throw you this. Right?
Yeah.
So I need you to put in the music, cuzzo.
No, I will.
Put in the music for me. All right, cuzzo?
I got you.
I appreciate it. Let's talk. Let's go. Can we go? We got about 5 minutes. Let's go 5 minutes family.
Yeah.
Let's go on Joyce. Talk to me about Aunt Joyce. Talk to me about Aunt Joyce. Let's go.
That was like man. All right, so
go because I got one.
So she the reason why we even went to Rhode Island. You heard? She.
I thought it was Shadu. How y'all got to Rhode Island? Oh, we got to go part 2.
It was
because the Bronx, the Brooklyn. How y'all got to Rhode Island and how that whole thing went.
Yeah.
Cause so we need a part 2. But go ahead, let's go join Joyce because I got a couple. We got to go on Marshall. We got Michelle. We got.
All right, so Auntie Joyce, like I said, she was the forerunner. She the one who came here first. And she
established the land.
Yeah, she established
the land.
Yep. Boom. Reach back for my pops. And then
Shadu came.
You know how if he come, he gonna kick the door open.
But that's a fact. You know that's a fact.
And he kicked the door open, and I'm not gonna lie, he could have took over the town.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you had you around,
right.
He did bring Stroh.
Right.
But
I would have came with that business mind.
That's what I'm saying.
I probably wouldn't be here today. Go.
That's what I'm saying. You would have took off.
To the next level.
We would have took off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We still gonna take off.
Aunt Joyce, I love her. Can I give you Aunt Joyce story?
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, my moms used to do it. I love my moms. I lost my mom when I was 11. I told you going to get too deep. I ain't going to get too deep. Look where I quit. I lost my mom used to go all out. She used to hustle, but sometimes mom do. I'm talking about this is early, man. This is early. Mom do want to come home. I had to go to Brooklyn. You know who used to always come get me? Aunt Joyce.
Wow.
When mom used to be doing what she was doing in the 70s and she would stay out for 3 days, Uncle Frankie would make the call. Aunt Joyce would come get me on that 2 line. That's when they was leaving deep. We come hit me on 110th Street on the 2. That's Lenox Avenue. Take me to Brooklyn. Last stop, New Lenox Avenue. I appreciate Aunt Joyce.
That's honestly where I get my Harlem stories from.
Yeah.
Because she tell me,
young.
Back in them days.
Young. She 12, 13, 14 years old coming to get us.
Yeah.
I appreciate her so much. We lost her. Rest in peace, man. Aunt Joyce. Can we give me Aunt Michelle?
Baby.
Can we go Aunt Michelle?
Love you, Auntie Joyce.
Give me your Aunt Michelle.
See, I didn't get to meet Auntie Michelle. Well, actually, I'm lying. I did.
You was young. You was too young. You was too young to
remember her.
Auntie Michelle, she was dope.
But
she was like that.
I had a connection with her, like a spiritual connection from a baby, like I said, and it just grew with me. You know what I'm saying? And then hearing all the stories of my fault, hearing all the stories about her, it just made me like, wow.
Aunt Michelle. Let me give you Aunt Michelle.
Yeah.
Aunt Michelle, we come. I'm doing 88, 87, 89. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. Yeah. But Michelle, one thing, and she raised me since I was young. She know Tom. So she raised me since I was young.
That's what they call you.
Yeah, Tom. She know me when I'm a kid. We talking about changing my pamper.
Oh,
so she see me get this money in 88, 89. She see me. I come to Brooklyn. You know me. I'm pulling up something nice, Harlem, fresh,
right.
life good. And that's what I thought. Then I come. She pulled me to the side. She said, Tom, you know you doing this wrong. I know you're getting money, but you're doing this wrong. Step this up. Watch this person. Do that. When you go here, go this. When you do this, do that. Michelle was her. I appreciate you. We lost my Michelle. I love you. I appreciate that. You the reason I'm alive now.
Able to have.
You the reason I'm alive now. I appreciate you. Yeah. Let's go something happier note. Tough. I see Big Fella out there in Rhode Island. Let's go on a happier note because we ain't got much time left. Let's go happier note. I see Big Fella out there.
Yeah, Big Fella.
I see Big Fella. He got the family. He got the light-skinned kids. Half black, half white. Big Fella. Yo, so much joy in Big Fella face.
Yeah,
let's talk about Big Fella. Say his name. Talk about Big Fella. Shamel. Big Fella with the kids.
That's a
warm
major,
heart.
Yo, yes, exactly. So he partly raised me too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold
Love
you.
Shamel.
My mom's and my pops, they was outside. You know, my mom's worked, of course. Right. You know, she was a CNA. She went to school.
Right.
She worked
love mom. Love her.
Different jobs.
Appreciate
all types
you.
Of stuff.
Love you.
My pops was still in the streets. You know what I mean?
Copy.
So he was wheeling and dealing, and Shamel was like left at home to really like oversee us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a lot of my wisdom from Shamel.
That's why we need a
my uncle Pookie too, but Shamel was in house. Like,
and Pookie's a little younger.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you know, but Shamel,
Shamel, love you, appreciate you, big fatherhood, big inspiration. We see what you're doing.
Any
we
problem I
you.
ever had, that was the first person I was going to get.
Big fella,
not my
appreciate
dad.
You.
I wasn't going to get my dad. I was going to get Shamel.
Shamel, appreciate you, big fella.
Yeah, for sure. That's for life.
Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's do some ring offs.
Yeah.
Cause we got 60 seconds left. I'm shaking because I feel. Cause they could take me tomorrow. I'm good. I appreciate you coming through. I love you. Let's go 1 minute ring off.
Yeah.
Cause you ready?
Yeah.
1 minute ring off. I'm gonna give you. Cause I love you, I love you, Ken. Yeah, you give me somebody.
Another one, cause look, him and Shamel
always got my back.
Shamel was only like a year or two apart. You know what I'm saying? So when Uncle Stro was too busy for me, cause I used to hit Stro room, play they always had the games and stuff in his room. So when Stro was out doing him,
better conversation.
I'm left with Ed, and Ed would take me to the park. Ed would teach me how to play ball. You know what I'm saying? As well as Poopy too.
Ed was that cousin, and he got real. Ed caught those bank robberies too. I love you. It got crazy. Ed, we love you. Doing excellent now. We see you in the cut.
He was a wolf.
Doing what you doing. We appreciate you. I got another name.
Shout out to
Let's go on Ruby right quick. Let's go on Ruby.
Man, my grandma. That's my heart. I just got her name tatted on me. You know what I'm saying?
I love you on Ruby. You held me down early years.
That was my rock. That was my pride and joy beside my children. That's one person that she did it all for so many. I can't be selfish and say for myself.
Yeah, so many.
No, she did it
appreciate
all.
You. I got part 2. I got the story about when I bust my head. I got a story on Ruby when I bust my head, how you did the stitches for me. We need a run off because I get last 30 seconds. Run off the names. Just run them off right quick. Because we're going to do a part 2. Run them off.
You talking about as far as family?
Family, just run them off. Anybody you got on your head, you got 30. It's all yours.
All right,
run them off. We appreciate you. We love them.
Joyce, Auntie Michelle, Auntie Diane, of course Uncle Ed, Uncle Stro, my brother Dank, Shamel, Donnell, Akeem, Chanel,
DNA.
Yeah, this all DNA. Demetrius,
Adrian, DNA. We see you out there with that big house out there in that North Sound line.
If I didn't say her already, who else? Chanel. I said
DNA.
Of course, my kids.
DNA.
Janaya, the family.
DNA.
Who else? Who I'm talking about? I got 2 sides. I got a big family, man.
DNA. That's why we need a part 2. Put in the music.
Everybody, though.
Put in the music. We need you in 6 months. Put in the music. And I'm calling Ann. I'm getting on Ann. We need him in 6 months. Put him in the music. Cause I love you. Cause I love you. I appreciate you coming through and sliding through, riding in from RI for me. I appreciate you.
Providence.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Put in the music. You in the blue sea. Put in the music.
For sure.
We gone. A better
100.
conversation.